the city of Bangor, into the darkness with Mr. Fox on AnonRadioUS.
And welcome to Into the Darkness. This is Cabin in the Woods. I'm Fox. This is Aric. How the fuck y'all doing?
What's up, Bog? I'm too fried, man. I can't really talk.
You will be able to in time. Tell me, brother.
Yeah,
How are you feeling today?
I'm fried.
You're always fried. Look at that
When
fucking...
can you never be too fried?
Get your raw rolling paper tray. Rolling tray.
I'm doing pretty good, guys.
Full of fucking weed.
So what are we podcasting today? What's today's topic?
Well, I wanted to get a bit more serious than I have been, and I want to, I want to get a bit more serious about shit. Hold on, I'm trying to plug my phone in.
You talking Donald Trump stuff, or?
No, I want to talk about. Are
we talking shamanic peace pipe blends?
Well, how do you make your blends, and how do you make the determination for educational purposes? Anyway, hold on.
I don't know. It just depends on the weed. You know, you
Like-
gotta have 4 or 5 different kinds to start with, and you gotta decide
Most-
if you want one for a daytime blend or a nighttime
Most
blend.
people
you know?
who start out, though, they start out thinking that all weed is the same and has the same effect. What would you recommend, or what kind of strain would you recommend specifically for, like, a patient who has severe anxiety and back pain?
Well, see, there's not any one pain that could take care of both. For severe anxiety, I'd recommend some critical cure. Because that's one thing it cures is anxiety. And then for the pain, I might go with a sativa, or maybe, like Acapulco Gold or something for the pain.
However, doesn't Acapulco Gold have the side effect of inhibiting, causing paranoia?
Well, see, I'm glad you brought that up. If you have too much of it, it can cause anxiety and paranoia, so that's why you could go with Critical Kush, even though it's a nighttime blend, because if you don't care if you get sleepy or not, and you have the back pain and anxiety all the time, then it's probably not a big deal, because the Critical Cure is still good, but maybe something like a Kush, your Kush OG, Critical Kush, and I think there's a Purple Kush, any of them.
Now, for us less educated smokers, like myself at times, what would you, what is the difference, especially when it comes to Kush? Kush, when it comes to Kush, which is an indica, which is more, geared towards medical uses, it puts you out, it's a painkiller, it's an appetite builder.
Well, see, you've got to try all the different strains, because if you have one for sleep...
Hold on, I was gonna say, sorry, holy shit. I guess if you're from a Kush perspective,
The differences between Kushes is what I believe we were talking about.
I'll tell you what the differences between Kushes is I forgot what the fuck I was about to say. Continue, seriously.
That would be the effect of the weed.
my fate in limbo. I await the lies you desecrate. I'm a victim of hate, so this will be my fate in limbo. I'll await the lies you desecrate. Yourself from sinning. I hear the people bidding. My head just won't stop spinning. Is this all I have? Is this all that I'll live for? Is this all I get? Oh, is there nothing more? Let our minds be free. Get your minds on me. We need trust, we need truth. Just let go with me.
No, I was saying you just gotta try all the different kinds of weed.
That's funny.
Weed,
It's
like
we're
when
actually,
you have ones for anxiety,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
would want to try
yeah.
4 or 5 different ones for anxiety, and the same for going to sleep or, you know, for whatever else you're trying to alleviate. And
yeah.
the other
yeah.
kinds of weed just agree or disagree with people differently than another kind will.
So
Like me,
it's
the
kind of
Acapulco Gold, if I have too much of it at a time, it can cause some anxiety and stuff.
so it's kind of like psychiatry. You really have to try what works for you.
Except these don't have the side effects of those psychiatric drugs and shit.
Yeah, this would be more like, proper psychiatry. In a perfect world, we would give, somebody with anxiety and pain, a kush. And, what would you use a sativa for? Medically? Pain. No, isn't that what an indica is used for? Sativa just strictly gets you high, That wouldn't really kill your
a
pain.
little bit of both, I think, because it, like I said, some agree better and some don't. But me, I'm still learning about all the strains myself, reading about them, everything. And even some indicas can still cure pain, and some sativas cure pain.
So,
Just the effect can be stronger in one strain than it can in another.
so for the audience today,
Because like if your pain's coming up at night and you want to sleep, that's why you would have something like a kush.
so what are we smoking right now?
We're smoking my daytime blend. It's got a little bit of Critical Cure, some Acapulco Gold, some White Widow, because it's a 50-50, a good daytime weed. And it's got a lot of keef.
Now, White Widow is, what is that strain, native?
50% indica and 50% sativa.
So it's an all-around kind of bud. What is that native to? Like, where is that from originally? Is that from the States?
Tell you the truth, I'm not really sure. It's just a seed I found online.
Where do you find your seeds?
Internet.
I mean, specifically, you're not getting them, like, on the black market.
No, I just go and Google and type buy, and then, type in the strain of whatever seed, and it's there. Can get it from Canada, the UK, places in the United States,
Some info on Wikipedia about White Widow.
Well,
which,
it wouldn't be on a place like Wikipedia.
well, sometimes it might be. I'll have to ask grasscity.com.
See, let me get on here.
I do that. Yeah, be like, hey guys, where's this weed from, man? So yeah, just a shout out to, by the way, because I'm working on the website
There we
right
are,
now.
right here.
While Aric is doing that, just a shout out to Making a
See?
Difference TV. Making a Difference TV. We're working on their website right now.
It's from the
and,
Netherlands.
Among the most famous strains worldwide is White Widow. Is first bred in the Netherlands, so that is where that's from. By Greenhouse Seeds.
It's crossed with, I believe, White Rhino.
It's a cross between Brazilian sativa, something heavy duty,
And White Rhino, right?
and I don't. Yeah, White Widow's genetics have given rise to many other legends, like White Russian, White Rhino, and Blue Widow, which are derivatives of White Widow, but not, not ingredient, in its makeup. But yeah.
So this is a strain that's crossed to get those other ones. Then is basically what you're saying.
Yeah. Which flower in about 60 days. Indoors.
3 months.
Here you go. Yeah. Essentially. So.
But it has a powerful burst of high with energy breaks. That's why it's good for my daytime blend, and it makes it feel more social.
So you would say that this is something you would prefer as a medical patient to smoke?
It's like a heavy South Indian indica.
Yeah, but you would smoke that during the day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it keeps you functional, keeps you good, keeps you going. Very.
But it does have some negative side effects, though.
Now we should always mention the cons.
And I think everybody knows weed does this. Everybody who freaking smokes weed suffers from dry mouth.
Oh yeah.
And the dry eyes, but it doesn't really make you anxious or dizzy or anything. And as far as medical, it's a good stress reliever. It's good for depression, pretty good for weed. And it gives you some energy, and it can cause some insomnia. So it's not a weed you'd want to have like after 7 or 8 p.m., But the effects, it'll make you happy, relaxed, uplifted, and even creative.
Yeah, and it's important to mention the creative effect.
And an ideal grow environment would be inside, and it's not difficult, and it gets to be a medium height. And if you grow it outdoors, the outdoor finish will probably be the end of October.
And it's important to mention
It's got a real earthy, woody flavor.
it's important to mention
and a pungent smell.
it's important to mention I bet it does. It's important to mention the creative side effects of smoking weed, because there's always this preconceived notion that all grass does is make you, spacey and
This
lethargic.
weed is most popular in Seattle, Washington, and
But-
Portland, Oregon.
But it does definitely, depending on what you're smoking, give you a huge amount of energy, makes you want to be productive, get outside, especially if it's a sunny day and you're trapped inside. I mean, no one wants to be inside doing nothing when they're stoned. Do you want to be inside doing nothing when you're stoned?
Depends if I have that kind of weed that makes me feel like I'm couch locked.
Couch locked. Holy shit.
That is
dog.
a side effect of one of my my blends I make.
It certainly is, and I have smoked some of your shit, and it is definitely of the couch locked. You definitely get locked down, no matter how uncomfortable the couch is. Even worse if the fucking couch actually is comfortable. You know what I mean, dude?
Yeah.
Your ass
Murdering
just
this couch is going to be a little more difficult than I thought.
yeah, we're gonna murder this couch. Yeah, when we finally get a new couch down here, we're getting rid of this couch. We are gonna devastate it. We're gonna burn it. We're gonna see here. You can hear it. You can hear the fucking couch. It's just kill me, demolish me.
It's on its last legs, literally.
Fuck! What a piece of shit. Seriously, only an asshole felt okay about selling this garbage to you. They must have been laughing at you. Like, what
the government made me sell this to you so you go see the chiropractor.
Yeah, and it really does make you wonder if the shitty quality of our products in this country is just a contribution to the medical industry, like fluoride in toothpaste.
Fluoride's just a shit product.
Fluoride is
found in something else.
It's a waste product. But
some idiot's like, dude, let's just get rid of all of this by saying it's good for your teeth. I mean, it might be. I don't know.
It's not. I use Tom's of Maine fluoride-free toothpaste, and granted, I need to whiten my teeth, but that has nothing to do with the fact that I don't use fluoride. It has to do with the fact that I used to drink massive amounts of coffee, which I don't, but my teeth you can't just make that go away overnight, so.
I used to put massive amounts of No-Dos in Red Bull.
Say that. Massive amounts of
No-Dos in Red Bull. Let them dissolve.
Did you fuck, man? Did you ever, like, fucking die from doing that?
No. But I knew what it felt like to be Wile E. Coyote or whatever, that Tasmanian Devil guy in Looney Tunes.
Yeah, you know, I've done that before too, and now I have a hole in one of my teeth, and it's not worth it anymore. But I mean, holy fuck, have you ever pushed carts before? Like, have you ever, like, worked for Walmart before and fucking pushed carts?
I worked in other places pushing carts.
Oh, you have to be fucked up. You have to be cranking on something, dude, to do that kind of job. You know what I mean? Yeah. Where's my lighter? What the fuck?
I'm pushing
There-
that big
there.
old car.
Oh, man. It's gone again. It's gone again.
Pushing that big old car with.
I felt like a nigger, dude. Like, seriously, I felt like... And I apologize to the less understanding audience who doesn't get what I mean by the word nigger, but it's not what you think.
Skeet skeet and a bang bang.
Yeah, man, but I felt like a straight up nigger, dude. Just like, you get the lowest bang. Okay, let me tell you about.
You might want to edit that out.
No, fuck that. I'm not editing that out. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I'll deal with it later. But look, man, the thing is, you are getting paid $9 an hour while everyone else is getting paid up to $10 an hour because you're doing the least, mentally, I guess, occupying job. You're doing stupid work, right? So I guess you shouldn't get paid as much.
You should get paid
hard
more
as
because you're outside
fuck,
when it's
dude.
cold
Oh
while
my
they're
God.
working in the effing store.
Into the Darkness with Fox and Aric. Today we are smoking White Widow. This smoking session was brought to you by, what are we calling your pipe shop, dude?
Crackerjack Pipe Company.
Crackerjack Pipe Company. This smoking session was brought to you by Crackerjack Pipe Company. And what do you guys do over there at Crackerjack Pipe Company?
We make Native American peace pipes. Inspired Native American peace pipes. Make the stems about a maple, anything. I go down, cut the tree, mill it into dimensional lumber on my bandsaw. Then I cut it up and put it on my lathe and make whatever I want out of it.
Now, on a 1 to 10 scale, how accurate would you say you are at this point, as far as replicating ancient Native American peace pipes?
I'd say I'm pretty good. I'm still learning and expanding. Like the ones I'm getting ready to do now, I want to put some skulls and stuff on them.
Oh, I have to have lungs of steel. So, what kind of skulls? Like, now, do you hunt these animals yourself?
No, I get them locally, some of it. And some of it I get from places like eBay, where others out on the west coast have hunted the animal. It's authentic materials.
So it is real material, I mean.
Oh yeah, shout out to the people in Montana that make this stuff. They hunt the animal and they clean it up and they tan the pelts and they keep the skulls and the claws and everything. And I mean, you can make some money off this.
And remember, folks, this is a real Maine-made product. You're not going to get any more, DTE, down to earth, than, something that comes out of a dude's basement in Bangor, Maine. I mean, most of the shit that you're getting now is all corporate, They say, it's homemade, but it's not really homemade, handmade, it's not really handmade, maybe handmade by some group of 12-year-old Chinese slaves, dude,
Exactly.
You gotta dig it. I'm a totally bick too, It's mental, but it's really
Shut up, you bicker.
It's really mental, and you have like 2 lighters and you can't fucking find them. Did you get anything out of that?
I didn't.
Okay, pack that up, homie. Let's use your bong, man. Let's use your bong.
Yeah, that's gotta change the water.
Yeah. So far in your inventory, you have these
We got a couple Sherlocks and nice bong.
Yeah, you have very nice hardware. You have your inventory of the stuff you've made. You have you have some nice shit here. You know? Okay, so what is the difference? Did we already ask this question between CBD and CBN? You don't know the difference?
I don't know if if I'm still learning some of that. The CBDs, you mean?
Yeah.
And THC?
Well, fuck it. So, brother,
The CBDs and some of that other stuff is just good for the body, like a body high, or CBDs are good for pain too. So critical cure might be good for pain too, now that I think about it. But CBDs won't contribute to like your head high or anything, or the feeling that makes you high, but it is good for the body.
right on, right on. Now, are you an activist? Or
And it's good for cancer and stuff too.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Are you an activist, or do you participate in any, raising awareness to about cannabis and how it can help cure cancer and shit like that?
Well, some of the stuff I don't know, I guess I would like to contribute to, only because I was exposed to it, and back in the early 2000s and shit, is some of the false information that's out there about weed that I don't think has ever been covered yet. Like, I haven't heard anybody say what the information they told people then was false, like weed being a gateway drug or being bad or whatever, like when you're in rehab and shit, like, and all you were smoking was weed. Weren't even drinking alcohol or nothing.
Now, just as a reminder for the people who haven't heard this yet on our show, the DEA, just, science in general has abandoned that whole, whole idea that weed is a gateway
I'm gonna
drug.
smoke weed and I'm gonna start snorting cocaine and then I'm gonna do meth, all because I smoked weed.
Yeah,
baby.
there's literally no science to back that.
No, but they teach you that in friggin' rehab to make you, because they don't want people knowing what they're doing with it now, for example. Even right here in good old Maine, you watch Viceland enough, you'll see the show, or you'll probably find it on your DVR already recorded somehow. Or they've got places in the backwoods of Maine for people who had opiate addictions because they either just started out with a wrong choice or they had to take the medication and got addicted to it. But the weed can cure what they were taking the opiates for, and it can be used to get you off of the opiates.
Yeah,
you know?
I have a friend at...
I mean, if I'd have just stayed on smoking the weed then, I wouldn't have needed rehab, and those other companies couldn't have billed my insurance company to make more money.
Yeah,
I think it was just a money maker.
I have a friend at a food pantry I volunteer at who basically quit doing face loads of coke. He started by drinking and smoking weed, and then he went down to just smoking weed, and now he smokes spice because he's in a situation where he kind of has to do that. But anyway, the point
spice,
is,
I don't know, man.
Spice is disgusting, I know,
It's
but
nasty. That's man-made chemicals that it's been made in a lab and sprayed on potpourri.
Hey, Aric, you don't mind that I'm smoking your weed, do you?
Hell no.
Okay, cool, because, I know I'm buying some off of you, but I didn't want to offend you by smoking any either.
Hell, weed, it's spice.
Huh?
It's spice.
Yeah.
Got it out of my spice cabinet, dude. This is oregano.
Yeah, no, it's cool, it's legal.
I'm just fucking
it's
with you.
legal here, it's legal.
I know.
But,
that spice stuff can be nasty.
Yeah,
I actually
yeah.
have tried it a couple times just to see what it was.
yeah, but, he came off of it, he came out of it. It's
Well, that's good.
And now he's gonna go back to smoking weed now that he's in the situation where he can, and that's good, because that really fills the void.
It's too bad they couldn't go get a med card.
He might, I guess. It's $200.
Of course, here in good old Maine, another 20 days, it's
Good old
legal.
Maine. What?
I like where I am with the resources I have and
I
the
like
stuff
it.
I have in the States.
I like where I'm at. I just don't know if it's...
The people could be better around here, but the resources couldn't get any better as far as that goes for someone who makes shit like I do.
But to be honest, for Maine to be one of the few but first states to legalize cannabis recreationally, that puts Bangor in a lot of respect, in my opinion, you know. It puts it in a higher, you know, place, in my point of view.
Well, they're doing some shitty stuff, though. Bangor's trying to make it so you can't even smoke a cigarette in public anymore.
Well, cigarettes are fucking disgusting.
Yeah, but then if they make it so you can't smoke a cigarette in public anymore, that means you ain't going to be able to smoke your weed outside no more unless you're on your own property.
Yeah, but weed and cigarettes are scientifically two different things. And
But they're both
hold
smoking,
on.
dude. They're both smoke.
When they are legalized, more and more science is going to come out about cannabis because more
But they're
people are going to have
smoke.
access
They both
to that
make smoke. You
science.
can't say they don't.
Well, the reason why cigarettes are banned in public is because they're toxic. When more and more scientists are able
But
to
what's wrong
access
with having a
cannabis,
designated smoking spot for the people that do want to do it?
when more and more people have when
moving it off the sandpaper.
more scientists have access to cannabis and the benefits that it has for people because it's legal and because it's not such a
Yeah, but
stigma.
smoking in general is bad. Anything you put in your
When more
lungs.
scientists have access to it because of the legal standing of it, people are gonna come out and look at cigarettes like, okay, this is toxic, but as far as smoking in public, as far as cannabis goes, they're gonna be like, they're gonna want you to smoke around them with cannabis. They're gonna want you to smoke
I
weed
don't
around
know
them.
about that.
Yeah, they're gonna want you to, man. Like, it's, dude. It's good for you, man. Weed is good for you. So, spark up. This smoking session was brought to you by Cracker Jack Pipe Company. This place is like a bong, dude. Holy shit. Oh man, there's smoke everywhere, nigga. Good times. Whoa, what's she doing all over the floor? You got a cherry on the floor, you got stuff on
Don't worry, it's cool, dog. It happens all the time. Nah, just kidding.
Oh, it's a good thing that this is a cement floor, homie. There's ashes all over this bitch. All you have to do is take a mop
Oh, I wish I
and wipe it down.
gotta find
Wipe
something
it
to
down,
drink.
wipe it down.
I will.
You gotta
do that.
find something to drink.
Yeah.
That bad, huh? Still up for a ride?
Oh, yeah.
Cough to get up.
From the city of Bangor, Maine, into the darkness with Mr. Fox on AnonRadioUS.